Hi, everybody. My name is Griffin Riom, and I am the Service Technician Recruiting and Development Manager for Caterpillar Incorporated. Today, I'm really excited to be sharing with you what we're calling our Tech Hub, and that's caterpillar.com/dealertech. This hub is one central source that we have created for an opportunity for people interested in our awesome opportunity and careers in one safe source. So now you can use this as a resource for you as high school counselors, share it with your students, and share it with their parents even. We've actually set up the hub to help model that communication as well. If you look here on the hub, we can see some different messaging throughout the career path, and then also some of our target audiences. So you see here information on high school students, people currently in college, experienced workers, and experienced technicians, including our military veterans. But for you on the phone focusing on high school students, we want to make sure that you have the proper messaging in order to facilitate this conversation. So if you scroll down at the bottom of our website, you can see we have an influencer guide. Our influencer guide is specifically aimed at you as high school counselors and teachers and parents to be able to sit and talk with an individual that is interested in a career in our industries. Our jobs are high tech, high demand, and high potential, and I want to make sure that everybody is fully aware of that. But we need to make sure the proper conversation is taking place. Now, for our students, when they come here as well, in terms of consumption and how can they activate, we have a couple different ways our students can engage and activate. Free as an option is always great. And one way that we're connecting students with free online training is with our Techs for North America program. Technicians for North America is a program we launched in spring of 2020, and we've been promoting it as much as we can externally as a free option for those interested in gaining some additional skill and knowledge of our industry, but don't know where to start. This is a great starting point. So if you have a high school student that is interested in our industry but doesn't have any formal training, Technicians for North America is a really good way to get started in this space. As you can see, we have about 18 different courses of online training. The training itself takes about 30 hours to go through, but honestly, that time will go really quick once your student starts to build that passion and desire to want to go through the rest of the program. When they get done with the training, they also get contacted by the local dealership to see about doing a tour, possibly get a cat hat, and see about, where does this individual want to go with their career? If this individual is still in high school, your freshman and sophomore, that is great. We can start having that conversation about maybe a summer internship program, exploring apprenticeship programs. If this is an individual that is getting ready to enter the job market, there's a couple different things that we could look at. One program specifically would be our Think Big program. This is a associate's level degree program. And this program has been around for over 20 years now, and we've graduated nearly 10,000 people worldwide through this program. We have over a dozen different schools throughout the U.S. That champion this, and then a couple different programs overseas that facilitate this program. This program is a partnership between our local dealers who the service technicians work for and the local schools as well. What's awesome about the Think Big program, and speaking as a graduate of both the Think Big and the Think Bigger bachelor's program, is the way that this training and education is delivered. So the model that these programs follow is an 8+8 program. So when everybody else in college is taking their midterms, you're actually taking finals, and then the rest of the semester you're doing a paid internship at the local dealer, applying the education you just acquired from school, and then putting that into practice so that it helps with your retention, helps with your skill set. And the great thing about this program, when you're done, you've graduated with over 2,000 hours of on-the-job training. The vast majority of these programs are scholarships, so you also have a debt-free career that gets you in the job market much further ahead than most of your peers would be in that space. What we also want to highlight too is some of the career opportunities that are out there. So even for your student that is looking at maybe joining our community 3-4 years down the road, it still should be a good opportunity for them to look at career opportunities that are out there. So for your prospective students, as well as anybody that's out in the current job market, we have a jobs board here with our See Open Positions button. So when you go to the jobs board, you can also see we have over 2,500 open job positions out there across North America today, ready to be applied for. this could be a really good conversation guide for your student or prospective employee, so to speak, to reach out to the local dealership and see, hey, I saw some positions opened in your area with certain branches. What do you have in terms of opportunity in the next few years? I would certainly recommend, your student, you as a high school counselor and or the parent as well, see if you can be a part of that conversation. Our local dealers are ready to answer the phone and talk to anybody interested in jobs. So if you call one of the local dealerships and say, hey, we want to talk to somebody about applying for a job, they'll certainly get you in contact with the right individual there at the dealership. So we want to make this as easy and as approachable as possible. One thing to keep in mind and one thing to kind of take with you as well as, some takeaways. What would a student need to have ready, or what does a student need to have in order to take a first step in this space? So say they've completed the Technicians for North America program, but they want to go a bit further. They want to see about applying for an actual job or to see about applying for our Think Big program. Well, we want to make sure that you have a resume, a letter of recommendation, and a high school/college transcript if they've taken any college prep work as well. This would be the three key pieces that most employers would be looking for. Some employers and local community colleges may require a few additional pieces, but I would say those three fundamental pieces to get started out. In terms of skill set, we're looking for anyone that's interested in joining our industry and joining our team. So, we always tend to go towards the shop classes. I would challenge everybody to look a bit further. Maybe there's somebody that is budding within your science and engineering department, or even with a strong mathematical mindset. Computers as well. Our product is advancing and the technology advancing with it even faster. So we need more people with computer skills. We need people that are, have that team environment, wanting to be a part of a team, and looking to make a difference. Our technicians do awesome work throughout the globe every day, day in and day out. Our technicians help keep the lights on at local hospitals by servicing the engines that power the hospital. Some of our technicians out in California are even helping on fighting the wildfires year in, year out by helping keeping the equipment that fights that up and running. So there's a ton of awesome opportunity to do great work. As well, the upward mobility of this career is limited only by the individual's imagination. As I had said, I was a graduate of the Think Big and the Think Bigger program. We have tons and tons of other people that have graduated, 10,000 actually, that have graduated out of the program that are either working as a current technician or have moved on to other positions. Some people have gone out on their own and their own CEO these now. You have other individuals like myself that have moved up into the management role of the organization. We have people that are vice presidents of sales, vice president of service, people that are in marketing. Really, as long as you're applying yourself and pushing forward with your education, this will help unlock several doors for the career of the individual in the space. So again, high tech, high demand, and high opportunity. And as well, to make things a little bit easier for you today, what I also did was just take some of our QR codes and put those up. So I'll put those up on the screen. You can use that as your tech takeaway. So the Dealer Tech Hub, again, that's our one safe source for anybody wanting to know about this information. So please go there. If you're interested in looking at jobs, please go to our jobs board. And then also, if you have anybody looking at online education or online learning that they could get started with today for free, there's the Text for North America program. So hopefully with that, we've been able to create some good dialogue and discussion. Any follow-up questions, please reach out to myself and we'll be happy to facilitate that conversation. Thank you so much and have a good rest of the day.